Good morning, my Aries. It's Wednesday morning and we are doing your reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are an Aries, know an Aries, feel like being an Aries. Well, Aries, I'm so glad you are here and with me. Come one, come all. Pajamas or in a three-piece suit, I'll take you how you are, Aries. I'll take you how you are. Okay, this story could have happened to you in the past, happening to you now, happening to you in the future. If it doesn't feel like your story, don't make it fit, guys. It'll drive yourself mad. Titles, because chances are you might be you might just be inhibiting or embracing that particular energy in that title, but I would hate for you guys to miss messages that really could help you out based on thinking, well, that's not my sun or moon sign or Venus or Mercury or Mars. Go by the titles. Go by the titles. You'll probably even see your sun sign all over that. Okay, I'm not just saying with my readings, it's any tarot reader that you watch. Okay, general energy for the Aries. What is that card? What is that card? It is, ooh, King of Wands reversed. Leo energy. King of Wands reversed. What's influencing it? Trying out a new camera angle. And I'm also trying out a new deck today. I got it yesterday, called the Wheel of Fortune Tarot. We shall see how it goes. Okay, what's influencing the King of Wands reversed? What's influencing the King of Wands reversed? What's influencing the King of Wands reversed? Oh, the Magician reverse. See, the King of Wands reverse is somebody who looks, they don't have the confidence to embrace fully their own power. Same thing with the Magician reverse. These are very similar energies. It could be a card of procrastination. It could be a card of being afraid of your own power. And with the King of Wands reverse, he or she could go on, let's say, Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or TikTok or whatever. And you see people, it could be within celebrities or even be people you know, and they appear to have a really great life. They appear to have a really great job. They appear to dress really well and go on these vacations. And you're just like, why can't that be me? Why can't I do this? Why can't I have that? Why can't I have that kind of life? Well, you know what? Because it's reversed, it implies you really are this. You're just not seeing your own potential. You really are a King of Wands and a Magician. I think other people see that in you too. Maybe you're just having a hard time seeing your own power, or maybe even embracing your own power. You might be an Aries that could be like, yeah, I know this is, but it's going to take so much time or so much change or so much money or so much schooling or so much, you know. But the Justice is here in the Ace of Pentacles. It's saying now is the time. Whatever this is for you, you need to do this. You need to do this. It's time. Ace of Pentacles and Judgment. Maybe you put this new beginning off long enough. Queen of Swords, you're clear. And this is coming up for an Aries that maybe there's greatness you know that you're going to achieve. Maybe there's stardom. Maybe there's a dream you put on a back burner because you had to work the job to pay the bills, to feed the family, to you know how life is, right? Now it's saying this is your time, Aries. It's your time. Step into your power. And you know what? It's funny. I wear this. I actually wear a gold sideways infinity symbol always. I never take it off around my neck. But you know what I got with this? Maybe you felt like you had all the time in the world to do whatever this is, to change gears, change profession, start your own business, start that dream, go be a singer, go be a rapper, go be an artist, go be a writer. You thought you had all the time in the world. You realize time is now slipping through your fingers. That could be too. You're feeling the pressure of the clock. Okay, what is the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, Aries? Why are we all here today? What is the reason for the reading? And the Two of Wands. But you're like, and this is somebody who knows they can do it. This is someone who's, it's kind of, and it's your card. It's kind of, they're fooling themselves. They're fooling themselves. They act like they don't know what they want, but they really do. They act like they don't know what decision to make, but they really do. She's holding the world knowing so much, there's so much bigger things she could be doing, but she's choosing, she or he, I'm only saying she because it's a woman on the card. She's choosing to stay where she's at and just dream about that life, to dream of the possibilities, to dream, you know, and maybe somebody will come out and somehow make this happen for me. She's holding the world like she's waiting for someone to show her or give her knowledge or give her permission to be happy. there's no right time, Aries. There's no right time to be happy. There's no right time to start something. It's either you do or you don't. You can either choose to be happy or choose not to be happy. Because time does slip away. It slips away very, very quickly. And when you started this, you're 18, and before you know it, you're 63, you know? And you're just like, whoa, 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 where did the time go? And this is, you have to make the choice to be happy. You have to make the choice to be who you are. You have to make the choice, it's just, it really is a mindset, like a happiness. And the abilities to do this is a mindset. Once these cards are upright, there's nothing that's going to stop you back from achieving your goals. And that is the secret of the universe. Right? It's not the color of your skin, what you are born into. It's the character. It's the character of who you are and the strength. Because I kept seeing that strength card that popped up when I shuffled. It's knowing that you have the strength to overcome anything, to be who you want to be. Okay? What's in the past? What's in the past? Okay, what is that card? Two of Swords, Libra energy. Just blocking everything out and waiting. It's like, what are you waiting for? Two of Wands and Two of Swords. What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for someone to give you permission to be happy? Because you don't need that. You can decide right now to be happy. And you change your way of thinking just like that. You can decide to say, now is my time. Everything else is just an excuse. What's on your mind, Aries? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? And the Four of Cups. Four Cups. You know what I feel with that on your mind? You outgrew this existence that I don't know why I'm sounding so harsh. I don't mean to sound harsh with you guys. It feels like you could have been fooling yourself. You could have been convincing yourself you are happy where you are, but are you really happy? Even if it's a job and it's paying the bills, are you really happy? Is it fulfilling? Could you honestly say, this is where I really want to be? If I won the lottery, I would still pick doing this. If my dream profession came to me, would I still be saying, no, this is so much better? Is the Four of Cups, are you really fulfilled? Are you really fulfilled where you are? Two of Swords and Two of Wands is, you're fooling yourself saying, I don't know. Yeah, I think you do know. Because the Magician, the King of Wands reverses here. God, I don't mean to sound like this. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm so fired up. What's in the near future? You guys are probably like, man, she must be a stressful person. I'm not. I just really get into these stories. What's in the near future? What's in the near future, Aries? The Seven of Pentacles reverse. I like that. You realize you're never wasting your time, okay? No matter what situation you're in, you really never waste your time. You probably learned something from it. If this is a relationship, you could have gotten kids from it. You got something from it. But that's all you're going to get. This is what you realize. It's never going to turn into a Ten of Pentacles way of thinking or being or state of mind. You grew it as far as it can go. And now you're like, okay, I need to take one of those pentacles and make it an Ace of Pentacles somewhere else. I like that. How do you see yourself right now? How do you see yourself, Aries? How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? And the Death reverse. You're like, I know I'm going to do this. I'll do this tomorrow. I swear, I'll do it tomorrow. Death, Scorpionic energy, the Death reversed. It's just a delay. And maybe you have a real reason for delay, okay? But I do feel like I'm reading for an Aries that has this burning in their soul, a need to be something more than what they've been. There's something more out there, and they know it, that's going to bring them a lot of happiness. They just have to get out of a 2 and 3 of Wands, even a 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is comfort zone, right? The 5 of Wands is facing your competition. Into the 6 of Wands is victory. You're going to go from a 2 to 6, and you're going to face some challenges, mostly within yourself, of stretching your capabilities of what you can do and what you can tolerate. But it's like once you embrace this death, Phoenix rising from the ashes, it's really a new you. And maybe you know that. And maybe that in itself can be frightening. Change is frightening for every single human being walking this earth. If you're watching this saying, I'm not afraid of change, yeah, you don't fool yourself, because every human being on some level is afraid of change at some point. I mean, it is. It's just like, it just is, because we are animals and we like comfort zones, right? We like comfort foods. We like comfort zones. We tend to pick the same things, doing it the same way. But okay, let's get back to this. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be such a bitch in this reading. What's the energy coming in to influence this? What's the energy coming in to influence this for Aries? The Seven of Swords. You know what I like about this? Look at our ninja guy. I've never seen this card. I've shuffled quite a bit. I did the big girl shuffle. And I started the readings today. So I'm still learning, seeing these new images with you. But the Seven of Swords is also, it's not always the liar, cheater, manipulator card. It's a work smarter, not harder card. And if this is an Aries who has some big ass dreams and saying, Seven of Pentacles reverse, I don't know where I'm going to come up with the funding. And I don't know how to even start this. This Seven of Swords comes in and says, work smarter, not harder. Break up this huge goal into small goals. Don't think you need to have it all figured out today, or even tomorrow, or even next week, but make that first step. You don't stay in this Two of Wands, Two of Swords place. Take that first step. If this is a new business, come up with a business name. Doodle, is that what they call on paper? If you can draw like a monogram for your business, come up, manifest where you see this business going. Go take a walk and just put on music and just think about where you can picture yourself in 5 years if you take this chance. That's what manifesting is, guys, is when you see yourself already in that situation. It's not saying I wish, it's you literally seeing yourself in your mind in that situation. You just manifest it just like that. And you practice doing that every day. If this is a new house or a new office space or a new relationship, you just picture yourself. How does it feel to walk through those corridors or that hallway? And what does the colors feel like? And what does the smell feel like? What you're doing is making this and creating this into existence. And the universe now has to step up and meet you halfway and say, okay, now we have to make this happen. And guess what happens? Now you're a magician upright. You are a magician, Aries. Who I'm reading for is a very powerful, a very powerful manifester. I think that's who I'm reading for. And maybe that's why I'm coming off so harsh, because this is very much unused, great potential. This is Elon Musk. I just read yesterday that Elon Musk started his business Tesla because he went to Netscape, okay? He went to Netscape and he had a job interview, but he was too shy to talk to anyone. He just stayed in the lobby. So what does he do? He's like, well, I had no choice. I had to start my own business. But can you imagine if he decided to talk and he would have got that job at Netscape? We wouldn't have Tesla, we wouldn't have SpaceX and whatever comes from that. And how many people he influenced to be more than who they are because of him. He is literally influencing millions of people around the world. This is who I feel like, and I'm not saying I'm reading for Elon Musk, but I'm reading for a very powerful manifester who has the ability to be something really, really great. But it's almost like, and you see it. I know you see it. I know you see your potential. And maybe in the past you were a Two of Swords, and now we got ourselves into a Two of Wands. Woo, we're getting there, right? We're getting there. And now that when the Two of Cups comes in, which I feel like it's a progression, Two of Cups need to come in and say, okay, now I'm on my path and I'm connected to my higher self. I'm the Two of Pentacles and Two of Cups. I'm connected to my higher self, and now I got to create this Two of Pentacles. The universe says, here's Two of Pentacles. Go make something happen. I feel like that's what's going to happen here. Seven of Swords is work smarter, not harder. I got off sidetrack. Break this up into smaller goals if you get overwhelmed by the idea of it. What is in your emotions right now, Aries? What's in your emotions? What's in your emotions? And the Star reverse. You know. The Death reverse and the Star reverse, the funny thing is, you know. I know. I'm feeling that strongly. See how one star is golden, the other stars are faded? You do have your sights. You know exactly what is going to transpire by doing this. Star reverse is delay. Because you need to embrace this new you and new way of being. That's why this is delayed. because how you see yourself is saying, but maybe I need to learn more. Maybe I need to save more. Maybe I need somebody to help me with this. Maybe if I just wait one more day. And the more you wait, the more your true happiness, your wish fulfillment is going to be delayed. And if you're an Aries and single and you're like, I came here for a love reading, Stacy, why can't you give me a love reading? There's love in here. But don't you want to be so self-sufficient and happy within yourself and then have love come in? Because chances are you're going to find somebody who's equally happy and self-sufficient within themselves. And that's where you get the happiness. You don't have to baby somebody and you're going to get someone like you. Okay, what's the outcome? What's the outcome, Aries? What's the outcome? What is the outcome here? What's the outcome? And Sagittarius energy, Knight of Wands. Look at that. Look at that. Unstoppable energy. Passionate, unstoppable energy. I love that. We have a King of Wands and a Knight of Wands, but we don't have your card yet. The best is yet to come, right? Best is yet to come, Aries. Okay, what? And the Magician reverse for Aries. Is this King of Wands reverse and the Magician reversed? What is this King of Wands reverse? I don't think I've ever quite had a reading like this where I felt so strongly that whoever I'm reading for is a very strong manifester. Now, do they know it or not is another question. But I think what I'm telling you is something you already know and even more, a very strong manifester. This is somebody who can take rocks and turn it into gold. It's just the power is here. There's the King of Wands going by again. Look at that. It's upright. You know it. What is this King of Wands reverse and the Magician reverse for Aries, central of the reading? What is this King of Wands reverse and the Magician reverse? What is this King of Wands reverse and the Magician reverse? What is that card? We got the Magician upright and we got the King of Wands upright. Oh, you got to be shitting me. I got chills. Look at that. But you got to let this go. Empress. Oh my gosh. In the Chariot, I almost want to cry. Whew. This is what you're moving away from. Emperor, you got your Empress. Empress and an Emperor, it's the same. It's a true pair. It's even your feminine energy, but this is expansive, okay? Emperor and Empress actually is very different in tarot. That's why it could be a true pair, but they really could be the two halves of the same whole. Emperor is the masculine. I'm going to take charge and nobody's going to stop me. I'm the Knight of Wands. I'm getting shit done. Empress says, I'm going to expand my universe like you've never seen. In fact, I'm going to go to other universes. The Empress thing's really big. This is Mother Earth, okay? Nurture. You're nurturing yourself. You're nurturing your dreams to be very, just grow. And Chariot, Cancer card, very expansive victory. Nothing's going to stop you no matter how crazy life gets. You are staying on this Chariot, and the more you're on it, the further away this goes. Ten of Swords is letting this go. Letting this way of life go, letting this darkness go that's been around you. Yeah, King of Wands, most importantly, those two came out. King of Wands and the Magician is coming out to clarify the King of Wands reverse and the Magician reverse. Separate deck, 78 cards. You tell me how that happens. Isn't that crazy? That is crazy. That is crazy. That's how this reading is seriously meant for somebody or some people out there. What is this Two of Wands, the reason for the reading? Okay, I ask, and there's the Empress again, and a card goes flying. A card goes flying. What do we have? We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups reversed, the Sun reversed, the Tower, and the Devil. Oh my gosh, look at that. Three major arcana. And I love how they do it. The darkness, the toxicity, the way of thinking, the being chained, of thinking you're not good enough, this is sudden though. I feel like this is a change. The Tower is change, and it's your card and Scorpios together. We have Capricorn, the Devil. What you're changing is thinking you're not strong enough, good enough, know enough, have enough to do this, right? I feel like you're dropping this. You're literally letting that fall down because you've been living in this state long enough, this delayed happiness. The Sun, you can't make negative no matter which way you put it. This is, I am so happy. This is, I'm going to be happy. I feel it coming, right? And we have the Nine of Cups reversed. I just feel like where you are now with the Four of Cups upright and the Nine of Cups reverse is You've been delaying your happily ever after, your wish fulfillment. That's why we have the star reverse, because you have to embrace who you really are. And by embracing who you really are right now is letting go who you were yesterday. Letting go of this. I don't care if you suffered from addictions, if you suffered from being an asshole syndrome, if you suffered for whatever, if you suffered from people that were like that kept you like chained, right? This is you saying, I am making a change. You know, very Michael Jackson, that Man in the Mirror song. You're making that change. You are. This is very powerful. Okay. What is this Two of Wands? Actually, that's what it was, but I put all those cards back after all of that. That's what that Two of Wands is. And Aries is just like, all of this is going on, that all those cards I pulled, and you have this, you know what is out there. And maybe it's due to loyalty to a current situation because you don't want to upset them and upset the apple cart. But it's coming. There it is. I didn't see. I put it back and he came out upright this time. Two of Wands has you delaying where you really belong. The Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment, happiness, sitting there. He's sitting there because he worked his ass off and he accumulated 9 golden cups. Have you looked at the price of gold? Let me just tell you, 9 golden cups. Do you know how many millions of dollars that would be worth? This guy accumulated a vast fortune. So he can sit there and say, look what I accumulated and look at my nice old-fashioned clothes. Look at my crazy clothes. It doesn't matter. He's happy wearing them. Let him wear them because he earned them. And I feel like this is where you're headed if you embrace this. Okay, what's this Two of Swords in the past? 7 of Cups. Confusion. Which cup? I don't know. Which cup leads to happiness? All of them, Aries. All of them lead to happiness. Same thing with the Star. Which star leads to happiness? All of them. Just pick a path. Pick something. Stop. You can't be a Two of Wands and Two of Swords forever. You're not confused. Just start. Take something. Take it. Take that one or take that one. Take the one with the head in it. You know, it's all going to bring you knowledge. Every cup you're probably going to have to experience at one point or another. It all leads to the same place. This golden star, wish fulfillment, this 9 of Cups state, seeing the world, being expansive, putting yourself out there. Yeah, this is something. Okay, what's this 4 of Cups on your mind, Aries? Tell me about the 4 of Cups on Aries' mind. What's this 4 of Cups on Aries' mind? I feel like this is, what I'm feeling is this is an Aries who's known this, that they had the power or a need to do this for a very, very long time. And I feel like throughout your life, let's just say you're like 42 years old. Throughout your life, you've had a lot of these opportunities come your way and you rejected them for one reason or another. And now God has put out another opportunity. And now you're at the Two of Wands and Two of Swords and saying, I feel like time is running out. I feel like I thought I had all the time when I was 18 and 20 and 22, but I realized time is running and it's running across my face, right? Death reverse is, but now that I'm older, I have more, I feel like I have more to lose. I have more, but you have more to gain as well. And you, not just for you, but for your loved ones. Emperor reverse is not acting in your power. That just slipped out on the 4 of Cups reverse. The longer you're in the 4 of Cups, you are not feeling yourself. Like I asked, the Emperor reverse, when I asked earlier with the 4 of Cups, do you feel happy? Can you honestly say where you are now is where you would pick to be? If God himself dropped down cartloads of cash and gold, is this situation exactly what you want? And if you say absolutely not, then we have to look at that man in the mirror, right? And we have to say what needs to change. Okay, God, I'm going to get flamed for this one. They're going to say, Stacy, you're so passionate. You're way too passionate. Can you tone it down? I've gotten that one, guys. I've gotten that one. Okay, 7 of Pentacles reversed in the near future for Aries. 7 of Pentacles reversed in the near future. 7 of Pentacles reversed in the near future. And the 9 of Pentacles. What did I say with the 7 of Pentacles? You grew it to as far as it can go. And I think this is I don't feel like you wasted your time at all, but I feel like you've maxed out your potential in this current situation, and now you're going for your 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups. Some of you have to be single to do this, and I felt really heavy saying that. Some of you don't have to be single. Some of you could be happily married and just say, well, I have a supportive spouse that's going to allow me to see what happens, you know? And I really hope that's true. Some of you are just single and leaving a job you've had a long time and taking a chance on yourself. Some of you are going to try to do both. I just feel different things going on here. What's this 9 of Wood 9? Wow, the Death card reverse, how you see yourself. What's his death card? I almost feel like time is really running out. What's his death card reversed? And the 10 of Cups. Delay. This is what you know. 9 of Cups. We have the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. That's a lot of happiness. That's a lot of happiness for your family. If you have kids, if you are married, even if you aren't married and you have kids, this isn't just for you. This is for them, and this is for their kids. Whatever this is so big. This is something you're going to hand down. This is something, it's just big. It's just, I don't know how else to say it. Death reverse is a delay because you need to embrace this. Once you embrace it, this energy comes in this 10 of Cups. Even if before you even get there, it's just this happiness of where you are right now. Because I'm choosing to do this, it's like this energy will take you there. What's the 7 of Swords energy coming in to influence this? What's the 7 of Swords? That's so savvy though. And then, yeah, 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Don't give up. You're almost there, right? 7 of Swords is, because if you notice, he's got 3 swords on his back, 1 sword in his hand, 1 sword in his other hand. There's still 2 swords to go back. And the other people left. There's nobody around. I feel like the people could have left their swords. They left their knowledge on the ground. And this guy comes in and collects it when they're not looking. That's how smart and savvy he is. Getting away with something. That's what the 7 of Swords means. It doesn't always have to be negative. You could literally be getting away with something. You could be willing, what you could be getting away with is making this work. You can follow your dreams and still be a provider. There is a solution. It could even be in front of your face, but it's truly work smarter. Try to think out of the box. Embrace your uniqueness because you're probably closer than you think. You're closer than you think to this. Some of you are Eddie. I can't even speak now. I've been talking too long today. 10 of Cups, you've been in this energy. You have a happy family, but there's just something more you need for yourself. There's just something more. What is the Star reverse in your emotions? What is the Star reverse in Aries emotion? I see why I had to save you guys for last today. This is once in a while I get readings this big, and this is an energy taker, let me tell you. What's the Star reverse? The Chariot reverse. And the longer you're in the Star reverse and the Chariot reverse, well, this is where depression lies. A lot of people are depressed because they're not living up to their soul's potential. You signed a soul contract before you jumped into this body. I do. I believe in God. I believe in reincarnation. I just do. And you signed this soul contract, but you haven't been meeting up to it. And the longer you don't meet up to it and the closer you get to death, you're just like, well, I think I have to do this now because this is a lesson you need to knock out. Because then maybe the next life you will start with this wealth. Who knows? We don't really know, right? We don't know why some people are born a Rockefeller and some people are born in the poorest villages on the earth who, live like 500 years ago. We don't know. But what if there's a chance that this life is a lesson to take a chance on yourself, to accumulate this, and then the next life you start there? You don't know. You really don't know. Anyway, I feel like this is a lesson that you signed up for, and the longer you delay it, the universe and God or your higher being or whoever you pray to or whoever you think is higher than you is pushing you off that cliff like the Fool energy. It's pushing you, pushing you, pushing you. You probably dream it. You don't even know why you're feeling it. Maybe you're feeling the intensity more, and that's why I'm so freaking intense in this reading. But you feel it. Every year that goes by, then the feeling is more intense, and therefore, the procrastination and the pressure of having to do something. Because sometimes we procrastinate because it just feels like too much. Well, walk in the 7 of Swords. Think smarter, not harder. Break it up into smaller goals. Okay, what is this Knight of Wands and the outcome? What is the Knight of Wands and the outcome for Sagittarius energy? What is this Knight of Wands and the outcome for Aries? Knight of Wands and the Tower reverse. I feel like this, because the Knight of Wands is very passionate, very strong energy. I mean, if you think of a car, it's a fast, powerful car. It's going to take a fast, powerful car to break through this kind of this lacking of an ideology of, ooh, I need to avoid. Ooh, yeah, a lot of happiness can come, but a lot of destruction can come. A lot of fighting can come. A lot of competition can come. What if I put myself out there and people don't want me? Oh, I need to avoid this. That Knight of Wands is breaking through that barrier. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's had this barrier up to protect yourself. And maybe there was a time, Aries, you put a barrier up to protect yourself. It was your safety net, but now your safety net has been kind of holding you back, you know? What's this Knight of Wands in the Tower reverse? What's this Knight of Wands in the Tower reverse? And the Six of Swords, but you're going for it. I feel like you're breaking free and then it's peaceful sailing. It'll all come together. I know that sounds like wishful thinking, but I feel this. The biggest challenge here is breaking the fear, breaking the hold fear has on you, the change, and this King of Swords. Clear, strong. Mr. Spreadsheets here. Let me turn this off. Maybe you can see these cards better. King of Swords is very clear, very strong on where he's going to go, and nothing's going to deter him. Out of all the cards in tarot, even the Emperor, you can't change a King of Swords' mind. There's stone butterflies, and you'll see it more in a traditional deck than this deck, but do you see the butterflies behind him? Those are stone, and if you got color, you'd see that they're stone. And that means it took him a lot to become this King of Swords. And because it took him a lot, he's not changing. It is impossible, really, to change a King of Swords' mind once he's clear. But the good thing is he's upright, he's loyal, he's fair, but he just knows what he wants. This is a guy who knows what he wants, and he doesn't let other people's opinions stray him from his goal. This is the energy you're embracing with the Six of Swords. Both of these are Aquarius energies. Maybe you have Aquarius in your chart, highly aspected. King of Swords, Six of Swords. Look at that. You're very clear on what you want, and you're going for it with that Knight of Wands. That's really, really great. All right, Aries, that is what I have for you guys this week. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll see you next week, guys. Take care.